the flying whale, and the grass airstrip. Not a movie. Who knew? Who knew it wasn't a movie? I mean, it could be a movie. It could be. Maybe one day they'll make it into a movie. No, our friend Greece wanted to see the Boeing Stratoliner on a grass airstrip. So, I gotta turn my controller back on. So that's what we're doing. Welcome to the Wednesday night episode, the Hump Day episode of the All About Aviation channel, where most of the time we're all about aviation. There are some times where we're not. Sometimes we're not about aviation. Gasoline. I heard you can fill up at these. I've never experienced that before. Maybe we'll have to try that one night. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the Stratoliner, some of the history is in the description of the video. I tend to... Oh, good day to you, sir. Good day to you, Sir Keith. What's up, dude? Yeah, so there's I guess like a little paragraph about the Stratoliner in the description. Maybe Grease will come and check out the flight he requested when he's done hunting for giraffe meat, and then hey, look, they got Goodyear tires. No shit. I didn't know they paid that close attention to details in here. That's cool. But yeah, the Stratoliner's another old, crusty, dusty airplane that, you know, is now sitting in some airplane graveyard somewhere. I don't know what graveyard this thing will be sitting in. It's a pretty cool little setup, though. Look, they got these, I guess this is like regular class, and this will kind of be like first class, maybe. I don't know. Like, it's like doctor's office chairs, like when you're waiting in a doctor's office. Not that many people, man. I read, I think on tonight, I read somewhere, she is an oldie but a goodie, yes sir. I think I read on Wikipedia about this plane that they, like, you can fit 33 to like 60 some people. So hopefully I remember how to fly this thing. Oh, and about, yeah, I really want to get into an airplane graveyard. They did it in Transformers. We need a Decepticon that is now on the Autobot side. He did that. He farted out some jet fuel or something, and before they knew it, they were like in a graveyard. I never knew that the back of the which I don't think is in real life, but I believe that in that Transformers movie, I want to say it's the one. Which one was it? I think it was the second one, actually. Yeah, it was the second one where they had Devastator, or part of Devastator in that movie. But they go to this museum to try to find this old Decepticon that something or something. Anyways, he was the SR-1, the SR-71 Blackbird. And the museum they were in was the Air and Space Museum. I believe it's where Dulles Airport is. And I've been to that museum before, and I do not recall seeing any kind of graveyard around the back there. But maybe, you know, it was a movie, so, I mean, it's, you know, sure, it's not real. Movies aren't real, are they? I don't think so. Maybe this one was real, who knows? Alright, I really don't remember what to do with this airplane. But we'll figure it out. I was looking through my my folder with all my manuals, and I don't see one for this airplane, so yeah, I got dressed up for the occasion. Nice. Hey man, I came very close to landing both of those airplanes last night, by the way. What's up, Chicago? I came very close. I'm very mad, actually. I came very close to blowing Grease off tonight and redoing those flights, because I practiced my ass off since last night. I landed at Lukla twice. I now know what height I need to be when I reach that runway. I landed 2 out of 5 times. The Lukla landing to me is easier than the Paro one. The Paro one, So the Paro, you need to cross this mountain at no lower than 13,800 feet. The runway elevation is about 8,000 feet. So you need to get down about 5,800 feet very quickly. And I don't really know how to keep the plane slow enough to do that. Now, when I tried it with real weather on, and there was a whole bunch of clouds and stuff, it was really difficult. Yeah, I could use a TechNam, actually. Maybe I'll do that instead. No, I know they don't service that airport, but that was the only one I could really think of. I didn't think about the TechNam. That'd be a little easier. That plane goes quite a bit slower. Oh, that'd be a piece of cake. I can do that with my eyes closed now. But, so Paro, you come over this mountain and you got to start turning, and you got to do like a snake kind of maneuver through this valley. Well, when I did it with no clouds and just clear weather, it was very easy. But that landing last night was so difficult. I had no idea, like, anyways, whatever. We're going to try it. We might even try it tonight. I might just take off in this thing, and 20 minutes later, we're going to be back in an A320, and we're going to land that sucker. Anyways, maybe Grease will show up so he can see what he requested. If not, you know, hopefully he's having fun hunting giraffe. And, yeah, we're here in Venezuela. He wanted to see a Venezuela grass airstrip. So I found one. And we're in the Stratoliner 307, which I think has Venezuelan something written on it. Well, thank you, man. Oh, yeah. You didn't miss much, Keith. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. We were very close on both landings. Very close on both landings. My first attempt at Paro, we did hit the beginning of the runway. However, we also hit the hotel at the end of the runway, like a few hundred yards after the runway is over. So I hope the passengers enjoyed that door-to-door service that we give. We don't do that for everybody, but there were some VIPs on board last night, so I wanted to make sure that they were taken care of. And we saw, yep, that's a new thing. I'm gonna get on United's Twitter page and talk to them about hotel to hotel, door to door service. So so when we landed at Lukla last night, when we attempted to land, we were very close. We saw the runway, and we saw what was behind the runway, and then we didn't see that part of the runway anymore. We saw the mountain underneath the runway, and we so I'm very comfortable with Lukla at this point. Yeah, I think hitting hotels is acceptable. I mean, it gets people to the rooms a little bit quicker. They don't have to worry about taking the shuttle. They don't have to worry about going downstairs and getting their bags, and you know, it's great. We just open up the doors. We just let them go into the, you know, underside of the airplane, get their own luggage out, and yep. All right. Anyways, let's get this thing fired up. I haven't flown this plane in a long time. Yes, airport. Yes, I agree. They are complete trash. All right, this thing's not too hard to turn on. What do we got up top here? We got magnetos, propeller feather, windshield wipers, refuel services, lighting, cabin lights. That's how you start the engines up there. I do remember that part. Yeah. I'm not sure what you mean, but sounds good to me, Keith. And radios are down here, rudder, wing de-ice, autopilot. I didn't realize we had autopilot in this thing. Oh yeah, we got that broken ass Sperry gyro again. Well, we can try it in this plane and see if the Sperry gyro is broken like it is in the rest of the airplanes that have a Sperry gyro. All right, let's find the battery switches. I think they're up here somewhere. That's avionics. That's if you want Garmin. Up, down, all around. All right, well, let's make sure the brake's on first. That's first. All right, that's on. Services switch. Let's turn that on. I don't think they have them here at this airport, but whatever. And refuel, we can turn that on. Battery is ground power. Generator, lights. Smoking, landing lights. Booster pumps, inverters. I see every button but a battery. All right, let's just click the little eyeball. Oh yeah, you're back here. I forgot about this panel back here. Shit, what is this another plane that we can fly together? That's right, the fuel cross-feed switches. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me now, this plane. It's been a long time since I've been in this thing. It's like a baby panel. This must be like the CJ, the CRJ, 200 of, engineer panels. And then like back then, like the Concorde would be like the Dreamliner. This got to be like entry level. All right, let's put battery on ground. Fuel quantity. I'm sure the fuel is fine. Yep. I might. I mean, I just know what I see here sometimes, but maybe I do. Maybe I know airplanes pretty well. I'm looking at this and I've seen other engineer panels and like this thing doesn't look like a very complex system. All right, navigation lights. I believe they're around here somewhere. Compass position, panel, generator, rotating, landing. And I hate using the little eyeball. All right, we'll use the eyeball again. That doesn't say navigation. Oh, position. Well, I get a lot of practice. I have a tendency to remember things pretty well too, so like I've always been like that. Not like a photographic memory, but like I do things a few times and I tend to remember the process of how to do things. All right, beacon light, I'm gonna go with this rotating beacon. I'm sure that's it. Landing lights are off. Flaps are off. Here's the flap switch. Yeah, landing flaps is off. Nice. Hopefully, I will love him too. Not in a gay way, but like in a, like a teacher kind of, student kind of way. All right, let me get the. I might I might be, if they have some sort of trophy for that, I might wind up getting that trophy. Let me get my flight stick connected for this thing since it's got propellers. Much easier to control the propellers with flight stick than Xbox controller. All right, let's see here. It's long ass cable. You're connected now. And let's get these pieces of Velcro. Shit, did I lose the other piece? I think I did. Son of a bitch. Is that what fell? I hope it wasn't what fell. I think it was. Got it. I have to put 2 pieces of like Velcro underneath the flight stick to keep it level. I have double-sided Velcro sticky tape that I use with the flight stick, so I can use one hand on the so without it I have to hold the base and then I can fly. But now I can use like 2 hands if I want to on the stick, or now I don't have to worry about it pulling back on me. Before I would pull back on the yoke and the whole thing would come, you know, come flying up. All right, let's go to general. No, not general. Controls. All right, let's go to propeller. Let's get this thing up in the air so we can go back to Paro. We'll just take off, we'll fly around, and we'll test out the Sperry gyro, and then we'll end the flight. All right, go back. All right, so propellers are max. All right, fuel tank levers. Those aren't the levers. These are the fuel tank levers, I believe, right here. Oh no, I was right. It should say dial, not lever. Well, that's what they meant. All right, let's see here. That's done. Mixtures are probably the red things. Yeah, that's mixture. What is this down here then? That's carb heat. And oh, and that's throttle for the other two. Okay, all right. All right, mixtures are full rich. We got pitot heat, that's over here. Trims, I'm sure, are neutral. Altimeter, I don't really care about. Autopilot is off already. Let's put the inverter on. All right, now we can start the engines. So boost pump number 1 on. So that goes up in the air. And then primer goes up in the air as well. Starter, 5 seconds. Then both magnetos, right? 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Not bad. Steam gauges. Oh, wow. Alright, so I guess it's going to be the same thing for turn my voice down a little bit. There we go. That's better. Alright, so boost, prime, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Yeah, boy. These engines are pretty easy to fire up. Easier than a lot of other airplanes. Alright, boost. Oh, that's not boost. Prime. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Yeah, no problem. Do your thing, bro. Alright, boost, prime, and start. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Alright. That's all done. Warm up, fuel truck switch off. Services switch off. Battery needs to go to battery. And then we need generators on there over here. I think it's just the 2 generators, I think. Instruments, I'm sure, are fine. Let's put the throttles at 1500. And let's drop the magnetos a little bit, which we don't really have to do, but we'll do it anyway since it's part of the checklist. All right, let's see if it drops. Yep, that one drops. Let's do number 4 so we can Yep. And number 2. Yeah, I don't think this thing has any kind of faults. Like, I think it just always works, this plane. And number 3 is dropping. All right, very good. So that's done. We don't need radios. We'll unlock the tail wheel here in a moment as I figure out where it is. Probably down here somewhere. That's usually where they put tail wheel locks. Oh man, I was completely wrong. Jesus. Jesus, I was wrong. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's... Oh yeah, we should probably find out what where the runway is. Let's talk to somebody and... Oh, we gotta turn the radios on. Alright, let's turn the avionics on. That's up here. Hey, look, we got an autopilot system in here. That's cool. Alright, let's see if the radios are on. Alright, they're on. Let's go ahead and talk to the ATC. Where the hell's the runway at? Oh, you know, I could look at this map and see where it is. Yeah, I know. I just was curious. Okay, yeah, they don't show it there. It took a while to find a grass runway that I could do a cold start at. Almost all the other ones in Venezuela that I found, those, like, it's just a little small little strip, and you could park at either end of the runway, and that was that. So, all right, let's get up in the air and get out of here. We'll just leave right from here. Let me turn the sound on the airplane down a little bit because it's going to get loud. Sounds good. All right, gear up. Uh-oh, I'm losing... What the hell? How did I crash? I only got a 1 star. Not fair. What did we do wrong? Oh well. Let's start at the runway. I'm actually curious if the what's it called? The Sperry gyro works. Wow, I can't believe that happened. Thanks, Keith. See what happens when you don't use the runway? When you follow Keith's advice, you crash the plane. All right. You missed it. We went down pretty quick. I don't know what happened. We took off, and then the plane just decided to go very sharply to the left and down. Yeah, I'm blaming it on Keith because he said we didn't have to use the runway. So I think Keith should apologize. All right, subscribe can take off from runway 2. That is true. We are ready to go again. I didn't miss anything. Like, everything was on. At least I think all the propellers were on. I didn't really go outside and look. All right, let's go again. Partially stalled, got it. It's possible. All right, let's You got it, Captain. All right, and green for the propellers is... That's too low. That looks okay. Green and green. Well, we're fairly level right now, and I don't have any hands on the wheel. All right, let's check out this Sperry gyro deal and see if it works. I need to put the words on so I can see what what's going on with the Sperry gyro. That's okay. Hey, the Sperry gyro works in this plane. It doesn't work in the DC-3, the C-46, the C-47, but it works pretty well in this plane. You have enough suction. Well, it was working. Let's use the bank angle and see if it stops like the other airplanes. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, sorry. The other airplanes, we have to use the bank angle, the bank adjust, turn it, and then it usually will stop where it's supposed to. Looks like it's gonna stop. Come on. You can do it. Hey, it does work. All right. So up until like, I think it was the 13 or 14 update, behind this heading selector, there used to be a little thing we could click on back here for heading hold. And in this plane and in C-46 and C-47, you would choose, you know, your where you want to go, and then click on that heading button, and then it will go over automatically. The DC-3, you have to operate hydraulics back here to turn it on first, and then the Sperry gyro will work as long as there's enough suction. But after one of those updates, that heading indicator or button or whatever went away. All right, let's level out a little bit. Trim's not. I guess the trim is working a little bit. All right, well, that was fun. Well, let's get down to business. Pretty cool little airplane. There is an actual navigation system in this thing. Or, not navigation, but... Oh, you missed it. Should we start again, Grace? What's up, dude? Stratoliner in Venezuela? Well, you can always rewind it. I like to stop climbing, but the alright, it's free. Alright, let's turn that off and let's level out the airplane. Now it should hold our pitch. What's up, BJ? Welcome to the channel. All About Aviation channel, where sometimes we're not about aviation, but most of the time we are. All right, well, this was fun in all Greece, but I'd like to redo that flight from last night. So I'm gonna jump out of this plane and into the Inabuilds Neo this time. Yeah, they do say that. And most of the time that's true, unless you have a really shitty friend. But yeah, usually it's bros before hoes. Bros before hoes. Are you talking about me, BJ? I won't say anything, but are you talking about me? Nobody's watching, it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to complete the challenge that I started last night. Yeah, the gyro worked. It worked like the other one in the C-46 and the DC-3. But yeah, it took me a while to find this airport tonight. All the other ones with grass strips, there's nowhere to park. You just start right on the runway. So we're gonna fly from Kathmandu to Paro Airport, which is, in my opinion, the hardest landing in the world. Usually it's like number 1 or 2, but I find that thing to be, and we almost landed on our first shot last night. And then from there, we're going to land at Everest, Mount Everest, at the Lukla Airport, which I practiced both of these quite a bit today. I landed once at Paro out of like 3 attempts, and I landed 2 out of 5 at Lukla, so I'm fairly confident that we'll be okay. All right, let's use the Inabuilds A320 so we don't have any issues like last night. And since Captain Chicago, this was his idea, we'll use a United livery. So we got the blue tulip, the future is SAF, and we have California. So I kind of like this one. Maybe we'll go with this one. Unless you would like a different one. Oh, you're from Venezuela. No shit. We were just there. Did you see us? I don't know if you saw us flying around. We were flying over Venezuela. All right, let's go back to Kathmandu. We'll make the setup quick. I already have the route ready to go in SimBrief. That's cool, man. You've been down in Venezuela your whole life? Yeah, I thought I answered you. All right. We gotta switch the setup. Hang on 1 second. Let's turn the words off. And then we got to put on the right flight stick. Giraffe meat. That's what I'm talking about. But that's cool. I don't think I've ever talked to anyone from Venezuela before. Well, it's nice to meet you, BJ. All right. Let's here, we'll turn the lights on outside. All right, ground power should be connected already. Yep. We're gonna make this quick, this setup. Nope, can't do sim brief yet. We gotta pull it in right here. All right, sim brief, fly load. We can do 5 minutes since it's gonna take us a few minutes to get everything set up here. In it. Quest. And we'll just put anything in here for the flight number. It doesn't really matter. I believe the cost index is 30 if I remember the flight plan correct. And let's align the IRS. All right, let's talk to the ATC and find out what runway we're using. Turn the call button on. Talk to these guys.
Kathmandu ground sub Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo Echo. Oscar requests taxi to the active departing Strato.
Well, you know, if I don't land this time, I'll do that. I thought about buying, to be honest, I really thought about buying the 319, the A319 or the A220, since that's what they really fly into this airport, but I think I'll be okay. If I can descend into that valley quick enough, I'll have enough time to kind of level out my flight about 500 feet over the ground close to the airport. I think I'll be okay. Oh no, I'm not getting the 220. No, not by virtual coal or whatever the hell that. No, the 319 is from LVFR. That I would get. I have 2 of their planes already, and they're really good. All right, so runway 2. So let's go to flight plan. Let's do departure, runway 2. Yeah, I thought about getting it. I came real close earlier today to getting it. 1D. Insert. Oh, we got put in our transitions to Kimchi. All right. Insert. And let's go to Paro. Arrival RNAV Z15. And we have Subzu 1. And we can insert that. I believe there's no vectors or anything. Yeah. All right, very good. That's done. Let's get our APU turned on. Is this thing done yet? Let's see. Trying to get out of here quickly. Yep, that's done. So let's come back over here. Good. EPS is done. Initialize this. Click that. Fuel plan, click the top again. Click block. That's done. And now let's get our V speeds. Come on, give me the other message real quick. Come on, give me the other message. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's what are we doing? Oh yeah, takeoff. All right, runway 2. Sync that and 12. And calculate. And send to the flight management system. Plus the trim, 0.3 up. All right, so we got this. Oh, that's right. Not bad. All right, that's done. Transition's actually 18,000. And we have 1/0.3 up. All right, that's all done. Let's go ahead and back up and get out of here. Let's turn off the external power. We'll disconnect the external power, take the chocks off, and start backing up. Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that. Bet you never thought you'd see a United airplane over here. At least not one this size. Oh geez, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Yeah, it's definitely radioactive. That's funny. Yeah, that company makes really bad. The outside, so that Virtual Coal company, the outsides of the plane look really nice. The insides, the cockpit and the textures, and it's horrible. Yeah, it is United. Yeah, I have special liveries. So now I have extra motivation not to crash. All right, click stop. Let's put the parking brake back on. Let's turn the engines on. All right, all the fuel pumps are on. Let's put the beacon light on. Let's make sure Buddy is leaving. Are you leaving? Dude, get out of here. The livery pack that this came with, it has liveries for probably about a dozen different airplanes, and I've never seen those liveries anywhere in my life. Brussels, and what is going on here? Everybody wants my attention. I clicked stop, guys. Stop. Stop touching me. Give me space. Sorry, back the fuck up. Give me space. I am not identifying as somebody who wants to be touched right now. Back up off me. Yeah, they are. They're dry humping. Thank you guys for backing off. Appreciate it. All right, let's turn TCAS on. Let's turn our weather on. We'll monitor all weather. We'll give GigaChad path weather. Yeah, if a plane from 2 decades ago is better than what you're pushing, you got some problems. That's for sure. All right, we'll put you on flight plan duty. And we're going to 35,000 feet. It's a quick flight, by the way. It's maybe like 40 minutes in air at the most before we start descending. All right, see you, BJ. Thanks for stopping by. All right, let's start number 1. Isn't that what Captain Sim does? We've talked about something like this before. I think, doesn't Captain Sim do that with a lot of his airplanes nowadays? I could have sworn we talked about that with Captain Sim. All right, brake fans. You know what though? I gotta say, and I hope Inabuilds doesn't hear me say this, but there's one thing the base bitch A320 has that this doesn't have, and it works on the other airplane. It's showing the terrain on the screen here. This button's inoperable, but it works fantastic in the other airplane. That's the only thing that works well on that other airplane, man. That thing almost knocked us out of the air like 4 times last night. Alright, let's put our flaps down. And let's get out of here. That. And that. And turn this off. And turn that off. It was last night. That's how I was able to get so close last night on my first attempt. Was I turned on terrain and I was using it to kind of navigate through that valley last night. And then we wound up crashing. But it was very helpful last night, actually. Oh, you know what I never did? Shit. Hang on a second. I never calibrated the throttle. Shit. Hopefully it still has it from last time. Oh, man. Shit. Oh, you know, maybe I'll use my Xbox controller for this. Alright, begin calibration. Alright, that's idle thrust. Line thrust. 17. Alright, we're good. Alright, now we can go. Alright, auto brake. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be on max. Arm the spoilers. Let's let the cabin know. That would be pretty cool, Keith. You should do that. Hey, what's up, BJ? Welcome back. Alright, our takeoff configuration should be good. There we go. Yeah, the biggest problem I've run into when I was doing my practice flights today was keeping this plane at like 140 knots, 145 knots, while I'm descending like 5,000 feet. Because we have to go down fast. But I think if I can get that done, if I can get that taken care of fairly easily tonight, we'll be able to land this plane with no problem. Because making the way through the valley is easy. It's actually kind of fun. And then lining up with the runway is not really difficult either. It's getting down in altitude quick enough and not going too fast. That's a good idea. There's a couple of S7s available. Oh, you're talking about actual, like, Tupolovs and stuff like that. Yeah, man, we should do that. It's a good idea. Good idea.
Kathmandu Tower Sub, Sierra Charlie Romeo, India Bravo Echo, ready for straight out departure at runway 02. Cleared for takeoff runway
Yeah.
02 Sub Sierra Charlie Romeo, India Bravo.
And then we'll give them, like, you know, like 50 cents for every one we sell. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you on that. From my experience with the simulator, the A320 is definitely much easier than most of the Boeing aircraft that are out there. Everything seems more intuitive, especially with all the button layout and the buttons up here. It's so easy. Like, if it's got white lettering, turn it off. Or white lettering, interact with it. Like, Boeing's got a lot of switches, and that's crazy, man. We should totally do that. Instead of Captain Sim, we can call our company Admiral Sim. Admiral's above the captain. We'll call ourselves Admiral Sim. Like in Star Trek, you know, Admiral Pike was above Captain Kirk. We'll be Admiral Sim, and we'll make $301,000 per plane. Just enough to beat him. Yeah, I've never bought one of his products. I came real close one time, and then thankfully Grease popped into the chat at the right moment to talk me out of it. I was like on the page getting ready to buy it. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I might be buying this airplane." He started yelling at me. "Oh, I didn't buy it." Yeah, our pocket happy. That's right. All right, let's go. Let's give this a try. Yep, I knew they weren't set, buddy. It's okay. You know, it is always cloudy over here. It's always... I mean, I've been flying over here for a solid 2 days now. And it is always so cloudy over here. Oh, TCAS is still on standby. I thought I turned that on. My bad. Oh, we gotta restart. I never turned the brake fans off. Damn. You gotta restart. But welcome back again. Yeah, this is what I landed in last night. I landed in some thick-ass soup. Seriously, that fog was almost all the way to ground level. The clouds and shit last night and my first time flying in that valley, I had no idea where to really like start descending. I know what the chart was saying, but I didn't really believe what the chart was saying. Let's turn landing lights off. Let's turn the logo lights off, wing lights off. Let's ding the cabin. And we'll put seatbelts on auto, and we'll let people smoke since this is probably one of the last cigarettes they're going to be smoking. So we're going to make this a smoking flight since might be one of the last couple cigarettes they smoke. Yeah, I think I heard from somebody that the only plane that is halfway decent that he made for this simulator is the C-130. But everything else is just complete trash. Sounds good to me, dude. We should really do it. You know, there's probably so much on the internet on Soviet planes that we can look at. And I'm sure for the right contract, we could always get a former Soviet pilot and sign him to some kind of contract where, you know, when we start being profitable, he can, like, you know, be in for 1 or 2% or something like that. Give him like 1% of the back or 2%. Yeah, just cut and paste and upload it, and the money starts rolling in. And if we name ourselves Admiral Sim, we'll be, when people search or on that landing page, we'll be first because our name starts with an A. He's probably laughing all the way to the bank every time he sells a plane. He's probably sitting back in his $5,000 office chair, fucking smoking a Cuban, saying, "Man, these motherfuckers are so stupid, buying that trash that I make." I would too. The companies that do it right, they're way more profitable than Captain Sim. You know, the PMDGs and the Inabuilds and Dust Flights and all that. I really thought that SAF was for South Africa for the longest time. Well, the future is South Africa. Wow, 6,000 copies in 3 minutes. That's crazy. And what, at like $70 a clip? That's $420,000, like, in the first 24 hours. Oh, in 3 minutes. My bad. Yeah, 42, 6,000 times... Oh, no, no, no. I'm wrong. That's like $720,000 in the first 3 minutes. Right. I was thinking $42 for the plane, not 70, but it's probably, I don't know how much the plane is. It's probably 70, I would think. Like the rest of their planes are. Dude, you know how quick we can make 50 Soviet planes? Yeah, 75,000. Wow, that is crazy. Dude, we could make like 50 Soviet planes in 2 days. Just copy and pasting. Alright, this flight will go by pretty quick. Once we get up to 35,000 feet, we descend pretty quickly. We probably could stay at, well, I'll say we could probably stay at this altitude, but I don't know if we'll have enough fuel for that. And I don't think I can refill this plane while we're flying. Let me see. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't. If I could refill this plane while we were flying, I would totally stay at this altitude, but we already pretty much run out of fuel in one of the tanks by the time we get there. Ugh, that sucks. You gotta go to bed, man. If it's a 4 a.m. flight, don't you have to be there at like 2:30 or 3 in the morning? As much as that sucks, I think it would be pretty cool. Yeah, 1:15, right. Wow. Right, 2:45, right. I think it would be pretty cool flying first thing in the morning. Get your hours out of the way somewhat quick. That way you don't have to, you know, try to cram all your hours in. Towards the end of the day, you can get off to a good start and get half your day done on one route. Or your whole day. Now, I've never tried landing the plane with the flight stick. Maybe it'll be a little easier with the flight stick. I've been using the Xbox controller recently. I haven't really been using the flight stick too much. On these kind of planes. Propeller planes, I always use the flight stick. I have one of the levers set up for propellers or for the mixture, and then the other one for the throttle. That way it's easier to control. See, there's Fat Loop. So Loop was right over here, right around this area. But this is the airport that we turn. If we were flying to Lukla right now, we would turn kind of right where these clouds are. The ravine is right over here. This is the ravine I'm talking about. Let me pull it up on here. So here's Lukla right here. This is Fat Blue Airport. This little ravine. All right, see you, Chicago. Have a safe flight tomorrow. See you next time. Yeah, this ravine right here we can follow in. And we come out here, we come around here to this little bit of the mountain. And then we got to be at like 9,000 feet, like right around here. Now the airport's elevation is like 9,400 feet, but the entry of the runway is at like 8,900 feet. So there's about a 500-foot drop, roughly. This airport, on the other hand, this one's a son of a bitch. This one here that we're landing at. I hate this airport. I shouldn't say hate. That's a strong word. But it's very difficult to land at. Yeah, here's the... We come in around this area right here. We cross over this mountain range right to this point here. And then from here to here, we have to go down like 5,000 feet. The top of this mountain's like almost 14,000 feet. We cross over it, drop way down, fly into this ravine, do a little snake-like pattern, and come out and come on in. Hey, what's up, dude? What's good, Frank? Hey, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Man, why are you so nasty to Grease, like, right off the bat, dude? He's just saying what's up to you. No. No, Grease has been, probably the best supporter of the channel since it started, so, nah, I'm good. You know what, Frank? I like talking to you, but there's never any drama. There's never any drama until you show up. And then once you show up, all the drama comes out. And yes, he didn't ditch us, please. You gotta remember, it's like 4 in the morning there right now. He didn't ditch us. He wanted to sleep. But I won't say anything, Frank. I won't say anything about you not showing up for about 2 months. I won't say anything about that, Frank. We'll leave that part alone. That you were not around for like 2 months. Or longer, I think, actually. Frank, bringing the drama. You're a true New Yorker, that's for sure. Well, then why are you bringing it? You're the only one talking shit, Frank. Nobody, we were having a nice conversation, and then you showed up and you started talking shit. And then you say you're tired of the kiddie bullshit. What the? You're funny, man. You're funny. Wow. Is she okay, or is she injured? Hopefully she's okay. Yeah, I'll have to reach out to the complaint department, Frank. I will. Ah, that sucks, man. Yeah, having a total car, that's rough. Thankfully, she's okay. Because sometimes when cars are totaled, that stuff can go the other direction real easily. But yeah, I mean, if you wake up tomorrow morning and there's a complaint filed and the, you know, you get a notice from HR, then we filed a complaint. Yeah, I've had a car. Definitely one total. I think I've only had one car total. Yeah, well, Debbie's not a hurricane anymore, man. Oh, your grandmother's name? Yeah, that I can understand. That's your grandmother's name. That would make me sad too. But yeah, it's like a tropical storm now. It's not like years ago when that hurricane came up and hit the East Coast, man. This thing has been over land for a while now. It probably won't be too bad by the time it gets to New York. Oh shit. Oh no, that's the top of it. Never mind, that's the top of the climb, not the descent. Oh, smells good in this house. Okay. Tell her we said hi. Wow, somebody made popcorn in my house. My house smells good as shit right now. Mmm. That buttery smell of popcorn. Alright, I would say I need to look at the chart, but I pretty much have these charts memorized after doing this landing so many times. Yeah, we can do the Dark Star tomorrow. Yeah, we can jump in that thing tomorrow. You know, like, I almost put Frank to sleep, Grease. I almost put Frank to sleep. He was almost asleep. And then you come in and start beating pots and pans right next to his head. But yeah, seriously, Frank, where is the MD-10? Where'd it go? We don't see it. I don't see it on Xbox. It's probably never going to come to the Xbox, but it is what it is. Yeah, Grease. Frank was almost asleep. You know, I don't know if I want that plane to come on Xbox. I heard that plane is pretty shitty. The build of that plane. I thought there was another company making an MD something for the new simulator when it comes out. Alright, we're at altitude, and it'll be pretty soon we're going to be descending. But yeah, destination data. Let me just plug in some random units for this. Oh, actually, you know what? I might actually have the real info. Let me see what Navigraph says. Oh, I do have real info. Alright, let me at least plug in the real info then. 10:21. Temperature is 17 degrees. The winds are variable at 1 knot, so we'll just put 0 and 1. And altitude transitions at 18,000 feet. And our precision height is 6456. All right, that's all done. All right, yeah, our descent is right after METOM. Oh, pretty soon after METOM, not right after, but pretty soon after it. Reese, how could you? Yeah, I know one of those words is and but it only has 1 R. I didn't think about making it with 1 R, then 2 R's, then 3 R's, then 4 R's, and then on and on and on. But I'm glad you self-modded yourself. That's good. All right, there's our top at descent. It's about ready to start getting real on this flight. It might be easier to turn off all the clouds and do this. We'll see how thick the soup is down there. He didn't say it either. He had an A on the end. That doesn't count. Does it? Does it count? So how's your summer vacation going, Frank? Pretty good? Alright, let's start descending. Approach selection barometer. What are you talking about? That's correct. That's what's on the chart. Let me look at the chart again. Yeah, it was pretty cool around here yesterday. Alright, we'll do 29.26. How about that? We'll do 29.26 for the descent. Even though the chart says we'll put in this instead. Let's try 0.3 for the RMP. Let's see if we can change that. Nope, still can't change it. I don't know why they don't let us change that. Nah, I'm landing at the hardest airport in the world, Frank. You can, if you need to police yourself, go right ahead, buddy. well, yeah, Bobby. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, it's Bobby. Hey, Bobby. What's up, man? Yeah. I did a lot of practice from yesterday. I practiced Lukla 5 times. I landed twice. I did this one 3 times and landed once. The one time I landed, there was no cloud cover. I got rid of all the clouds, so Captain Chicago recommended that I do it without clouds. We'll see how it goes. Ah, that sucks, man. You got the COVID, you got the itis, Bobby? Hopefully you'll be okay, man. Being sick is no fun, that's for sure. Yeah, it's rough when kids have it. That thing just goes around the house in a big circle, especially like wildfire when kids have it. Yeah, we were so close to landing this last night for the first time. We're in a different airplane too tonight. We're in the Inabuilds Neo. Flying a United livery over here. Nice. 727, man. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I've seen the pictures of it. I haven't seen any videos of it yet. I haven't brought myself to watching anything like other than a trailer. But yeah, the pictures I've seen, that thing looks amazing. Alright, we're going to start dropping in speed. Our next speed is 185 knots. No, it's probably not you. I mean, the 2 companies that made that airplane, they do really well with making airplanes. You know, SimWorks and FS Reborn, they do really well. Hey, what's up, Magnum? Oh yeah, this is a big... Well, no, not so much the textures itself. No, not really. They basically look the same on the inside. Except this one from Inabuilds has one less feature than the other one. Now this one has a lot more features in total, but it's missing terrain. There's no active terrain on here. Like I can't operate that switch where I can on the other plane. Hey, what's up, Magnum? We're trying it again. We were flying the Boeing Stratoliner in the beginning. Then I decided I wanted to try this again since I was practicing today. Alright, let's go to 13.8 and let's get down to 185. Outer fuel tank transfer. Let's put the transfer switch on. Speed brake up a little bit. I don't think we're making 185 knots here. Yeah, I'm redoing the landing challenge. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think he meant weed grease, not hose. But yeah, yeah, absolutely. I would do it myself if I was able to, since it's legal in Maryland now. Yeah, Magnum, I'm trying it again. I did some practicing today, and I'm just curious if I can do it now. Yeah. It was part of my culture for a long time. Even though it's legal in Maryland now, I really can't get away with doing it. Work for work. They don't like it. All right, we are almost at the airport. I'm starting to get nervous. I think I am going to turn the clouds off, actually. Well, let's see how it is when we get to near the runway. All right, let's get down to 13.8. Oh, a 2-year-old golden retriever. Wow, she probably has a lot of energy. Golden retrievers have a ton of energy. All right, good. We're at altitude. We're descending pretty nicely. It's the 1021 is the pressure. You know, I don't care what kind of day I've had before I get on at night. Watching you guys chat it's funny. I really enjoy watching you guys go back and forth. It's fun. I like that everybody gets along so well. Frank. Most of the time, everybody gets along really well. All right, the next waypoint we need to be at 145 knots. Well, yeah, you're the only Frank in here, bud. Yeah, typically it's always a fun conversation. And it makes me laugh most of the time. A lot, actually. Yeah, getting after this waypoint coming up, getting down to... What's the height of this? 8,500 feet? Man, that is crazy. Yeah, airport elevation is... Oh, never mind. it is about 5,000 feet we got to get down. In just a few miles. In 9 miles, we have to get down 5,000 feet. Thankfully, the valley, there's enough of where we can kind of sweep.
2,500.
Oh, I should really take the clouds off. Now let's continue. Yeah, I'm gonna hand fly it. Usually I hand fly it after this next waypoint. Usually I hand fly it. At least that's what I've been doing. I don't think the airplane will get down quick enough. Alright, we're almost at the right altitude. Put our landing. We could probably put our land. Nope, they're not on. Not that it makes a big difference. It's a simulator, but let's put on the landing lights anyways. Yeah, 9 likes is good shit. All right, let's get down to 145 knots. But we'll do 140. What is actually? You know what is our? Let's put the landing gear down. Put more flaps down. What actually is the landing? Oh, 120, 130. Oh, no shit. Frank, I'm gonna ban you, dude. Can you fucking stop? Let me plug in 7,500 feet. I think that's the elevation again of the airport. 7,500. It's my channel. I'm not saying please. You came in with all kinds of drama and shit, spamming the chat. I'm not saying please. I'll just take your mod away and then ban you. It's a pretty easy thing for me to do. I just have to hit a couple of buttons. Alright, take off the auto. Alright, we're now flying manually. Let's start going down. Put the speed brakes up too, I believe. We're in the middle of a valley right now. You can kind of see the mountains kind of popping out around the sides. There's the valley floor right there. We need to get down to that. There's the airport. Swing to the sides a bit. Give ourselves a little more space to descend and not overspeed.
1000.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
400.
Pull up.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5. Retard.
Then I'll take it. Yes!
30. 25.
Yes! Hey, the beginning was good. The beginning of the landing was good. We'll get it next time. Oh, that's better than door-to-door service last night. I'll take that, man. That was fun. Especially not being able to see for a long time. If only I could have kept it on the runway. It would have been awesome. Good part of the states to live in, I would say somewhere northwest. Montana, Wyoming. Depends on the kind of weather you want. Texas is always pretty good. Florida is probably the best state overall. But if you want like people to leave you alone and not have a whole bunch of people around, Montana, Wyoming, North or South Dakota. Dude, that was fun. All right, it's Lupla time in the tech. We'll do the Tech Nam this time. But we're not going to fly from this airport. We're going to fly from a closer airport. You know what? Even though we crashed, I am very happy with that. I will try that next time, Grease. I think they were on idle, to be honest. But they might not have been. I had the auto throttle on. You know what? You're right. I probably... Yes, Frank. I had the flat... Yes. Flaps were down to last like 30 miles. I dove with the speed brakes up. But yeah, I had the auto throttle set. So maybe if I turn the auto throttle off next time, maybe. And just leave the engines on idle, maybe that'll help a bit. But it's that last little stretch that gets me. It's that last little bit as we're making that right. I'm always like 500 feet too high. I need to get down a little bit closer to the ground before then. I'll take it, though. That was much better than last night. At least we didn't bounce up in the air and land at the hotel. If I would have been able to keep the flight... So I was landing with my left hand, and I needed to use my right hand to put the reversers on. And when I did that, I moved the flight stick over, and that's why we drifted off and crashed. But whatever. It was still good. Still good. We landed. We did it. We did it. Probably. Yeah, Frank, see how you do on that landing. Let me see how it is. That's my first attempt actually with the flight stick. So I'm gonna nail that. I'm gonna get that landing nailed here in the next couple of weeks probably. I'll keep practicing it. It's fun. I'm just gonna keep on practicing it. I'll get it. I will get that landing. All right, let's get the Tech Nam. let's do this one with this door. That way the people on Everest, they can put their equipment in a lot easier. You know what? That's funny you say that, Grease. Let me show you what happens when you load the flight. Let me show you what happens. Can I load from here? Yeah, watch what happens when you load in. That's what I was doing earlier today, but I have really no I'm pretty much flying it by hand from 14 from, well, you'll see. None of the equipment starts with the airplane. It all like trickles in over time, and I'm essentially flying it by hand from kind of far out. We can fly it in again, see what happens. I'll cut the engines. Yeah, see, this is how the airplane starts. So I have no map, really. I'm flying it by I'm doing a visual landing every time. Oh, hang on, let me turn on the we can try it again real quick. Hang on. Assistance. Yeah, but whenever I load a flight, this is kind of what happens, and then there's no drop down bar either anymore. Oh, maybe you're right. I should do that on the tablet. I mean, I can fly it visually from here. That's not a problem. I know where to go. I've done this enough times now. And we're pretty close to the airport. I don't think I have state saving one on that tablet. I don't know if there's an option for that. I don't remember. When I get on the ground, I'll take a look. But yeah, right around here is where we're gonna turn. There is? Okay. I'll take your word for it. But now when I was practicing today, I was doing that. I would start there, well, where I just started from, and I would fly it visually outside the airplane. Pretty much the whole rest of the way. Now I have live weather turned off, as you can see. So we'll leave live weather off again this time. But yeah, we gotta head kind of towards this peak right here. And then right over this area here is where that little creek is, and then we make that kind of big U-turn. Oh yeah, do a barrel roll, no problem. No problem. I don't know if ready for takeoff's going to make a difference. The problem is that it doesn't have the flight plan though. That's the, and the pressure is off. Like, it doesn't really store it 100%. It just kind of stores the location. Yeah, flow doesn't work either right now. Huh, I don't know if it has portal, but even if it does, I can't access flow right now anyways. That drop down bar doesn't show up, and neither does flow. Nope, doesn't come up. I haven't heard anything about a meteor shower, Frank. Why don't you look it up online, see what it says? Oh, actually, this is where we're supposed to turn, I believe, right here. Yeah, it makes a big difference. I don't remember if this is where I'm supposed to turn or not, to be honest. I think this is it right here. I'm a little high, but that's okay. Oh yeah, this is it. I see the house in the distance. Uh-oh. I'm getting an error. I'm getting a poor stream status from YouTube, but everything looks okay on my end. Well, if the stream goes out, I guess I'll restart, but everything looks okay on YouTube's end. Oh shit. That might be part of the problem. The Ethernet cable wasn't connected on my laptop. Maybe that'll help. No, it should be okay. I think it'll be okay now. I can always restart the stream if I have to. Yeah. Oh, is it still having an issue? Well, I could always pause it and start again after I land. All right, see you, Frank. No data. Oh shit. Yeah, I might have to restart. Oh, never mind. It says excellent now. Never mind. You know what? I think I just figured out what... Yeah, all of a sudden, I think because I had the LAN cable connected again, I think things are okay now. That made things a lot easier, by the way, doing what Grease suggested about leaving the engines on idle. So we'll do that next time. I'll try it again. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow. Who knows? But I landed tonight. I don't really give a shit. I'd landed tonight, and I just landed just now. So I don't really need to do this again anytime soon. But I definitely want to do Lukla real quick. Yeah, I don't know what was glitching. I mean, we were running good on Wi-Fi the whole time. I don't really think that was it, but it could have been. Could have been because it was on Wi-Fi. Having that LAN cable connected makes a big difference. I'm gonna fly. Last night I did the ATR. Chicago said that there's no ATRs that fly there. I should use the TechNam instead. So we're gonna do a TechNam instead. The TechNam 2012. And let's do one with the side door. Here, we'll do this blue and white one with the side door. The side door lets all the mountain climbers get all their equipment in a little easier. Yeah, I thought they flew ATRs. All right, then we're going to use the ATR then. That's what I did. That's what I flew last night, and that's what I was flying today. You motherfucker. You got me. You got me. All right, where is that blue at? All right, there's an easy way to figure this out. Let's go to Lukla. Actually, what I was doing today was I was taking off from Lukla, going out, flying around for a while, and then coming back. Maybe we'll do that. That's what I was doing today. Taking off from Lukla, flying out that way, and let's do that. Oh, I still have the TechNam. Shit. Yeah, yes it is. We should do a cold and dark start from here. Yeah, I think Grease did too, and probably Magnum. Magnum probably gave you some good bits on that too, because he's a huge fan of that plane. Oh, if we're gonna do a cold and dark start, let's just go to the ramp and do it. Let me restart. Yeah, I just landed twice at Caro. I'm good. We don't have to do that one again for a while. K-TAC is fun. That's a fun airport to land at. It's not being used anymore, but it's a fun airport to land at. Airborne, what the hell? Oh, yeah. I have the 2006. That's a lot of fun too. I think I have the other two that you're talking about. They make an analog and they make a regular one. They're both really fun to fly. They're exactly the same, really. It's just digital equipment. Yeah, they're fun. I've never actually been to this airport in the simulator. I've just landed and that's it. It's a pretty cool looking little airport. It's one of the ones that's crafted by a Sobo. Well, I guess it's a Sobo that crafted it. But it's one of the ones that has the star. Coffee shop. Sherpa Lodge. That's no Sherpa Lodge or a coffee house. That's not what goes on up in the upper rooms of that place. That's the get down chamber. That's where the Sherpas get down. All right. Oh, Frank's back. Shh. Frank's back. What's up, Frank? All right. Blah, blah, blah. Circuit breaker, ignition switch off. Master, left, right, cross switches on. Turn on all the lights. Go outside and take a look. Yep, looks good to me. All right, lights off. Then we'll do some testing. What are we testing? The fire engine combo and AOA. All right. Heaters, pilot stall, and wow. EKS. All right, let's turn these off just so we can turn them back on again. Let's get some ground power connected. Oh, let me get the right flight stick set for this thing. All right, controls. Flight stick. Default. Chinook. Team. There we go. Prop levers. Very good. All right. All right. Those switches on. All right, so we got to turn these on. And these two. And the bus tie. Flight controls, they're fine. All right, throttle levels, idle, which they are. Prop levers full forward. All the circuit breakers should be in. I think they're all in. Yep, they look into me. All Alright, circuit breakers, external lights, flaps for takeoff, external lights, that one, flaps for takeoff.
TAWS system test, okay.
10 minutes later, our warning system comes back okay. Alright, avionics and trims. Trims look okay to me. Can actually put the pitch up a little bit. I think that's the first time I heard a pop on this plane too. I don't think I've ever heard a pop before today just now. Alright, doors closed and locked. Propellers are... Oh, we should probably back up. Oh, we'll back up after we start. Alright, auxiliary fuel pump. Oh yeah, we gotta turn the fuel pump. Whoa, camera. Whoa. Alright, fuel pump on. Oh, wrong one. Alright, we're getting fuel, that's good. And start button, throttle to that, okay, very good. Put the ignition switch down. I've done that plenty of times, hit buttons by accident. Alright, fuel switch on. And then I thought we were supposed to turn the fuel pump off. I was sworn we were supposed to turn that off, but maybe that happens later. Alright, fuel pump on for you. Ignition switch. Let's make sure we're getting fuel to you. We are. Alright, start you up. Fuel on. Alright, very good. That's done. Altimeters, I don't really care about that just right now. TCAS, let's put that on. Transponder, put that on. Back. We can put some fans on for the peoples. No air conditioning, just the fan. Passengers debrief, park and brake, flight instruments, avionics. Alright, all that's good. Let's back up. I could have sworn that we were supposed to turn off the fuel pump. I guess not though. Maybe I'm getting it confused with a different plane, which very well could be. Alright, let's back up. Oh, actually, we don't need to back up, but let's get clearance. park and brake. Alright, everything's into green. Push the PFC button. Alright, fuel selectors, check normal, that's done. Alright, let's move these up to 1700. Flight director, and we'll go into heading mode. Alright, let's go.
Victor November Lima Kilo, traffic sub Sierra, Charlie Romeo, India Bravo Echo, taking off runway 24 straight out departure.
You know what? Isn't there a headphones thing for this plane? Yeah, there is. Oh, much better. Much better. You take a little swig of the dew. Gotta love that Mountain Dew. Well, Diet Mountain Dew. Try to stay away from sugar. Alright. Park and brake off. Yaw dampener on. Not VS mode.
Squawk 753, 5 sub Sierra, Charlie Romeo.
Oh, I thought there was a yaw damper. Oh, there is a yaw damper. It's choppy. The frame rate is choppy. Alright, flight level control, autopilot on.
Roger sub Sierra, Charlie Romeo, India Bravo Echo.
Man, frame rate, why are you so choppy? I probably should have deleted the cache for this. Alright, climb, we should be at 20. Oh, I thought we needed to be at 25. 20, maybe I'm thinking of a different plane. I thought the RPMs had to be on a certain, let's put the flaps up. Should have done that a while ago. bit and make a big circle and come back. But when we come into this valley, we need to get down to 9,000 feet and just let the autopilot kind of hold us there for as long as we can. 9,000 feet's the sweet spot for that runway. Didn't we crash this plane last time we opened the side door up? Wasn't that this plane? We were trying to get parachuters to jump out of it. We opened up the side door and it crashed the plane automatically. I think it was this plane. That's what I thought. Let's go out to that airport and then we'll turn around, I guess. I love this little plane. This icon right here, I think is Fat Blue Airport. That's where we were going to take off from just now instead of Luke. Yeah, I did a really nice trip in this plane last week from Boston Logan to Martha's Vineyard. That was a fun little trip. Tough with the flight stick, but it sounds cool back here. Cool, I have to do that for the next flight. Not in the Discord? Oh my god, Bobby. I'm shocked. I did actually say that, yeah. I was like, Bobby was like, can I please join it? I'm like, no. Not allowed, dude. Yeah. Bobby said he was like almost 40 years old. I told him he was too young to join the Discord. I said, 40? You're too young to join my Discord. 40 years old. I know you're not 40, my boy. I think you're close, but I don't think you're 40. Speaking of 40, maybe I'll watch part of that movie tonight. That's my favorite movie, 40-year-old. One of my favorite movies, 40-year-old version. 45? Oh, wow, I thought you were 39 for some reason. Magnum, I promised you. I know I promised you that I'd finish watching that movie, but they took it off of, they took it off for free on Amazon, so now I guess I'll have to re-up my subscription to Hulu so I can watch it again. Oh yeah, Step Brothers, yeah. Yeah, I have the unrated version of 40-year-old version. That thing is great, the unrated version. But yeah, I'm gonna re-up my subscription to Hulu Magnum so I can finish watching Bullet Train. Oh, Hulu? Yeah, I had Hulu for a long time. I'm not really sure why I got rid of it. I have so many subscriptions. You know, with two teenagers that are, you know, a teenage boy and a teenage girl, they're very much into different things. And so I think I have like 5 or 6 different subscription services. All right, let's start turning around. Let's set the altitude to 9,000. And we'll just do a visual landing. Start making our turnaround. I was thinking about plugging it into the navigation, but we'll just do a visual landing. Let's turn around and then we'll start descending. Oh, the link for the Discord should be on top of my page. There's Lupa up there, I believe. Yep. DC3 with snow skis. I didn't know they made that plane. I think it's this ravine over here. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Hang on, let me look at the VFR map. Oh no, I was right the first time. Alright, let's start descending. Yeah, this is the ravine right here. Okay. Oh, with a mod? Yeah, I've never seen a DC3 with snow skis. That would be really cool. Hey, there's Lukla right in front of us. Right over here. Let's turn off the air conditioning system. I don't really know how much that does to anything, but we'll turn it off anyways. over the wrong creek. Shit. Get over here. I think 8,000 feet's the right, between 9,000 feet's the right height. See what the flight said. Death flight? I didn't know they were having a death flight. I mean, a death stream. I'd like to watch that too. Hopefully that'll be on sometime we can watch it. Landing speed on this thing 90, somewhere around 80 to 90 knots. Slower the better. I know it matters what kind of weight we have. I know I haven't looked at the weight. Oh. Let me give you something real quick. Hold tight, guys. I'll be right there. Dude, you're going canoeing tonight? That's cool. I never tried canoeing at nighttime. That'd be pretty fun. Oh, in the sim? Oh, you're going canoeing in the sim. That's cool. I didn't know they had canoe, like, a canoe simulator. What sim are you canoeing in? Oh yeah, yeah, I like that plane. You do. You have to put a coin in to start it. No, the one thing I bought on April Fool's Day that I wish I didn't was the race car from Builds. They had it for like $2, and like a sucker, I bought it. There you go. Sure. You need some water? Are you okay? You good? Okay. All right. Let's do this. That's cool, man. A canoe airplane. I like that. Is that the goose you're flying? All right, we're on the right course now. Yeah, we can try that. The race car doesn't work too well, but we can try that when we're done this. That'll probably be it for tonight. After I do that, but yeah, we can try that. The race car has to be an April Fool's Day joke because it really does not handle well at all. Like it's the interior looks really cool, and one of the liveries on it lights up really cool at nighttime. But it's, I think it's a troll. I think it's a troll type thing. I don't think it was really like supposed to be real. If you go to their webpage and read about it, it's supposed to come out with like this whole like racetrack thing at Dubai and all that. Yeah, I've used it on the ground often. I've been in the desert with it, and pretty sure, if I remember correct from today, 9,000 feet's correct. Let's turn that off and turn the yaw dampener off. The runway is very deceiving, like the height of it and like where it looks like it actually is. Always confuses me, and I always wind up turning too late. This might be too early, but we'll see. It looks like it should be lower than 9,000 from here. Unless I misread the chart. Not the chart, but the airport info. I'm pretty sure like 8,900 feet to 9,000 feet is correct. Yep. I'll take it. Nice. Hey, look at that car. Good job, guys. That was cool. All right, let's they were actually calling me on the radio and were trying to wave me off. I was like, no, you guys aren't the aircraft carrier. No, don't wave me off. There's nowhere to go. All right, let's let me get my my actual controller. Thank you. That was fun. Yeah, 8,900 feet to 9,000 feet. When you're coming in, it doesn't look like it. That's the right. It looks like it should be a lot lower, but that runway goes down and then back up again. And I guess what you're looking at from far away is the dip, because it looks like it should be a lot lower than what it is. But that works. All right. So we landed both airplanes tonight. That's pretty good. All right, let's put you over here. Let me get my actual controller out. I started building a pretty cool base in No Man's Sky. I found a good world with some pretty deep water, and I got the base coming from the water up to the outside. Oh, I still have the filters turned off, don't I? Yep. I had to turn off all the airport filters to find that grass runway earlier. Yeah, I like playing in creative mode. All right, let's get the car. Should be the very last option. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it comes with 3 liveries. Actually, this one's pretty cool looking at nighttime. So, I guess get that one. The Hindenburg. Yeah, Yaz, these guys are still trolling. There's no marina circuit. Not available. I really got trolled hard on April Fool's Day with this thing. The website made the thing look awesome. Jesus, that's loud. It looks like the car from Tron a little bit. I forget how to turn the car on. Hello? Where's the on button? I thought it was this button. Maybe I need to use my mouse. Parking brake or something? Why is it not moving? Alright, well the button I hit before is not moving it. What did I do before? Man, it shouldn't be this hard to drive a troll vehicle. All right, that's brake. Sorry, I'm really trying to remember how to operate this thing. Can't get it out of neutral. Let me turn the words on real quick. Maybe that'll help. I really don't remember how to get this thing out of neutral. Man, I can't use anything in the car. There's nothing that I can... No. I don't think so. Alright, let's see. Oh, PC... maybe that's why. External lights on. Oops. Yeah, I thought last time I didn't have to do anything, that it controlled its own throttle. Yeah, it does its own throttle. We're getting some good landings, though. Alright, we're going through the deep end real quick. Alright, maybe I should start, like, actually at the airport. Hang on, let me... let me start actually at the airport. Not, like, on the farthest part of the runway. I didn't think we were going to go underground. I thought we would have been okay. Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot that button did PC. All right, let's start at this end and then we'll work our way up. Yeah, I'll have to turn that into a short. That was funny. We go under the building and then underground and then pop out on the train tracks. That's funny. No. You want the lights off on this for a while, like the lights on the outside? All right, how do you turn the thing on? Yeah, I thought I was. Yeah, me too. All right, where's the one? There we go. Oh, the parking brake was off. Welcome to Athens. Alright, I think I understand the controls now a bit. Uh-oh. It won't go anymore. Killed it. No. I don't think there is a track that I can take it to, really. I mean... No, I haven't tried. This is like the second or third time I've actually, like, used it. I've only used it a couple of times.
Romeo India Bravo Echo. Request taxi for straight out departure with Charlie.
Sub Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo Echo taxi to and hold short of runway tree right via taxiway Charlie Delta 1. Contact tower on 136.275 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree right.
What happened to all the sound?
Charlie Delta 1. Sub Sierra Charlie Romeo.
And maybe because they're talking. Like to stop sliding. I don't know what happened to the sound of the car, guys. Yeah, the sound is screwed up. I have it cranked up almost all the way on OBS. Oh yeah, there's Leroy's place. I remember him. He was given that airport. I forget the reason why he was given that airport. Wasn't it for selling a certain amount of hose? I thought he won some sort of contest in Greece for getting a certain amount of hose through customs or something like that. Forget what it was. Oh no, that's right, he's a magician. That's what I made him last time. He solved the rings over here. There's these really big rings, and since he was the one that solved the puzzle, yeah, these rings over here. Those purple rings right there. Because Leroy, good old Leroy Merlin, descendant of the great Merlin, since he solved this rings puzzle, that's why he was given that gas station. He was able to get all those rings, like, part. And you know, no, I didn't do that, guys. I did not do that. I did not do that. Well, I guess that's a easy way of ending the stream. Well, here, I'll show you my I'll show you my base on No Man's Sky real quick, and then I'm gonna end things so I can get ready for tomorrow. I think I'm still on my base, I think. I haven't really started decorating it yet. So I tried calling it Wet Hose. No Man's Sky blocked that. They didn't like the word hose, I guess, because it let me name it Wet. That way, whenever I'm in the base and I start the game, where I'm starting, it says inside wet base. I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, I wasn't able to name it Wet Hose. They didn't like that too much. So I just started... What's making that noise? Oh, all right. When we go down to the bottom, I'll try to redo it. So I was able to get this ship, which is one of those solar ships. It's a pretty cool little ship. And I just started building... Whoa. I forgot this planet has those worms. I just started building this area out here. Those worms are a bit scary, aren't they? Yeah, I just started building this area out here. This is actually the wrong ship for this pad. Now let's go down. Yeah, I literally just put this together earlier today and haven't really done anything as far as decorations, but I have my base terminal there, and then you can go down this ladder. Maybe we'll go down the ladder next time. Sounds like I'm still walking in water. So this room I did put a couple of decorations in just to play with a few things, just to try it out. So we got this, and then I thought there was another part to the base. I think I have to go. Oh yeah, I have to go down for that. It does sound like wet socks. There was a room we just passed. But I have the power here. I was able to use the visor and find a hot zone. Yeah, it's right over here anyways. We got those. And then I do have a moon pool here you go up to. That's how you go up to the top. That's where the bedroom area was. Yeah, I usually use I don't know if you can program it. I have a button on the Xbox controller that I use for that. Alright, let's try wet hose. Let's try wet hose with Nope. See? Profanity filter. Yes, they are smart. I do have the Nautilus down here with a save point. But yeah, this planet's pretty cool. I like this planet. It's got toxic rainstorms, which, you know, when you're in creative mode, they don't really matter. All right, let's go back up top, get in the spaceship, and maybe we'll go to a different planet real quick. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to get up from here. I sure can. I can actually land this ship on the water now, too. I have the, that's something new, I guess. Recently, you can land ships on water now. Big nudger. Yeah, I love how, like, the solar shields come up out of this, large Hampton. Alright, maybe we should warp to a new galaxy. I haven't... Did I explore that planet yet? I thought I did. Okay, let's pick a new galaxy. Heck. Squirtin' bucket. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, and I found out how to make ship's grease. But I need spare parts. Wow, look at that planet. Super critical. Yeah, I can make it on the... Here, I'll show you. It's right here on this space station. You make them at the space station. Yeah, I've been having fun kind of playing around in this game a little bit, Ian. Yeah, it's not on the... You might be able to do it on the frigate at some point. But no, it's actually back here. I have a core, but I don't have any other components to build a ship. I need to get spare parts by taking apart other ships. But we can upgrade this ship while we're here. Let's upgrade the ship. All right, upgrade the class of the ship. Luminous berth. Let's upgrade it again. Might as well. I want to go check out that planet real quick. Okay, upgrade, sure. Man, creative mode is so much more fun than the other mode. Oh, it only goes to a... never mind. There we go. Alright, let's do it one more time. Get it to an S-class. You didn't tell me nothing. You told me it was on the frigate. You told me... You're like, go to the frigate. It's right there at the you know, where the pilot is, or whatever. But whatever, it's no big deal. You were... It's okay, you were trolling me that night. It's okay, Grease. I understand. Maybe you did say this ship. I don't know. I could have sworn you said it was on the on the frigate. Oh, look at that ship. Pretty cool looking. All right, let's check out that planet real quick. Big old desert planet. Oh, look, somebody's home. There's probably sentinels here guarding the place. All right, Magnum. Yeah, I'm getting ready to log off myself. I'm gonna save it here and then probably end things myself. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Let's check out these two rooms real quick and then I'll save. Nope, nothing there. Nanites. Yeah, let's save this, and then I'm gonna end things. Yep, that's about it. I'm gonna end things here, I think. All right, I'll be back. Yeah, you have a good night too. All right, Grease. I will see you next time. Maybe we'll play No Man's Sky tomorrow for a while instead of the simulator. I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do a Thirsty Thursday No Man's Sky. All right. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate it. It was fun. Very fun hanging out with you guys and chatting. It was fun. So y'all have a good Thursday, and I will see y'all again very soon. See y'all later. See ya.